Hello, in this video we're going to talk about workforce planning, that is doing schedules using CPhrase. So in this case here what we have is we simply have a set of projects, a set of crews, which are groups of employees, and then we'll see the assignments when we actually assign workers to projects. So here are the projects. So we have 3 projects in this simple example, and the way the CPhrase interface works is you simply kind of click on these and you can build out the questions, and then you hit submit to submit the questions. So let's take a look at the crews. So now we have 3 crews. We have a wrecker crew, we have a builder crew, and we have a cleaning crew. So these are the crews, about 3 or 4 people on each crew. And let's see, these are the foremen of the crews. And if we go here then to the employees, we see here. The employees, we have 9 employees in here, and you can see which crews they're assigned to. So each employee is assigned to a single crew. So maybe we want to change Roger's assignment here, so we would go in here, edit that, and maybe we can switch him to being a builder here. So now if you notice here, that Roger's now on the building crew. Okay, so the building crew has 4 members now, are on the builder number 1 crew. Okay. Now we have assignments here, and assignments are basically, there are none in the beginning here. We haven't done any assignments. What we're going to do here is we're going to actually assign crews to jobs, and then we'll see that results in particular assignments. So when we add a crew assignment, what we have to do here is specify a project name. So in this case, we'll do this Acme project. And then let's look at the crew that we're going to put on it. We're going to put the builders on it. And then the day we're going to do it is basically today. And then the last day is going to be on the 26th. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start at 9 in the morning, and then we're going to end at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay? So once we do that, now we've actually added this crew assignment, but what's more important here is to actually look at the assignments. Because what has happened here now is that each of the persons on that crew has been assigned during those time spans. They've been assigned to do their work. Okay? So they have a period in which they're now assigned to do work on a project. Right, so we can verify here if we wanted that these are all the members of the builder group. Let's go back here and take a look at that, or the builder crew rather. So here are the employees, and if we just basically do builder here, we'll see that these names match. Okay, so we have not the foreman of the builder group, but rather the employees. So these names should match. These are all the names that were assigned work on that first project. So let's do another one. Let's, so if you just see here, you can see that that's actually been reflected. So if now we can hit up arrow here and get back to like something we asked before. So let's assign more work here let's assign to the second project here. Let's assign the builder crew. Okay, so now they, if we look here, I mean, everything's going through to the 26th, so we're going to have to pick something next week because we don't want them to kind of, well, they're not available. So on the 29th to the 31st, then we're going to have them working from 9 o'clock to, say, 12, so in the morning. So now that we do this, now you'll notice here that we have 24 assignments now. So these assignments then kind of bridge over to the second project there. It's not only is the John Doe project and also the Acme project. It's all of those that people have been assigned to. So let's see what we're going to do now then. So if I now say, look at the assignments here. So I can say assignments. Now I can basically do something right here. I can say, okay, what are the assignments of Roger? Okay, look right here. Roger has been assigned to 2 projects here. We can see the different ones. and we can see the exact starts and stops of when Roger is working. Now we can make this. We can do a report, which we haven't done yet, so that it'll actually automatically sort by the time. All right, so in this case, sort by the start date. So like increasing. So basically, this will put it in kind of temporal order. Okay, so you'll see there that on the 24th, Roger is working on the Acme project from that time to that time, et cetera, and continuing down. So now, if we add an assignment now, let's try to add assignment. Let's see here. What we want to do here now is we want to add the builders, and notice we're going to try to put them on the Remco project. But what we're going to do here is it's going to be a collision here. We're actually going to try to assign them to a schedule they already have. All right, so we know we're starting them at this is again this week. We're trying to work them. We're basically double booking them here. So what happens here is the system detects that, and it doesn't allow for any of the assignments in that crew assignment to be added. Okay, so if any of them conflict, then the whole transaction it doesn't work. So it's kind of either it all works or it doesn't work. So that's kind of the logic in terms of assigning crews that they have to be fully available. But here we have, like, there's all of John Doe. These are all the people who are working on the John Doe project here. So you can just kind of click around here and kind of get very quick analysis and kind of lists for the different projects and the different people. So here's this Sam's assignment. So that should be fairly straightforward. One other thing to say here is that look right here is that the start and stop dates, those are null until you actually assign some work. So Remco hasn't had any work assigned to it, so it still has a start and stop date of null. The other ones are basically being pulled from the early, the first assignment and the last assignment of the project to get the start and the end date. So now in this case here, well, let's just give Remco. Let's put a cleaning crew on Remco. We're going to put the cleaning crew on Remco next week, or rather today. And now that we've done that, they're going to be 3 days on that cleaning crew, and you can see the start and stop dates that came in. Yeah, so that shows the basic functionality of a workforce planner. Now let's look at the configuration here very quickly. So there's just not that many tables here. There's just like kind of some quick PostgreSQL tables here, a project, employee, crew, kind of standard stuff here with primary and foreign keys. And it's the work, the interesting part from the database perspective here is going to be when we get down into the triggers. So if we look here at assignments here, so here's the, if we scroll down here, in 1 second here, yeah, I think we're showing here just the foreign key there. But if we scroll down here, what we see here is this check integrity, which is triggered on the assignment. So when you insert an assignment, what you do, well, you want to make sure that it starts before it stops, right? Or if it starts after it stops, then it's an integrity violation. But here's the more important one, was that second logic, which does the Allen interval logic in terms of seeing if they're overlapping. Now right here, when you schedule a crew, what it does is it goes through and executes a procedure here where it loops over all the people on that crew and all the days that you're scheduling for, and like the start and the end times, and builds the actual assignment tuples get built there. So the assumption here is that as long as it doesn't violate that integrity constraint, then the whole scheduling of a crew will go through. Now here's the C-phrase configuration. It's very, very minimal. It's very simple here. You can actually explore it through the tree here. But it just kind of pulled from that database. And then there was like a little bit of features that were added. And these are all, of course, all documented. Here's that special virtual column that goes and grabs the dates on the start and the end of start and stop of projects. And the other aspects here are just this kind of standard C-phrase configuration. So this whole configuration, like the defining of the tables and the building of this configuration here, took less than an hour. It was very quick. I mean, that was with a little bit of debugging and kind of design work. Right here, this is kind of like where it has actual literal start and end times that you can select from in the menu. So yeah. So again, the configuration is very minimal. And yeah, so this shows. I mean, this shows kind of how you could kind of like at least get started on a bespoke workforce planner using CPhrase. And then of course you would want to tailor this to your particular environment, to the particular work that you're doing and what you're representing. Because this is a very simple little example here. But yeah, so that's here it is being launched here. So there it is. So it's a very quick little interface, and it can be of course customized. And it'll be included, this will be included in the standard distribution. Okay, thank you very much.